Oh yeah, sexy biscuits. Nice.
Long was 1975. A YouTuber on the rise. Reviewing games and sometimes friends. But Long was 1975.
Hey YouTube, Long Post 1975 and welcome to another Fat Friday video, a series of videos where I take a look at some of the more interesting things you can find to eat in the high street. It's funny, but when I talk to my camera, I'm doing it in the kitchen today. I'm doing the entirety of this video in the kitchen because, well, basically it's somewhat of a more straightforward Fat Friday, if we will, so I figured I'd do it in the kitchen. But it's funny, right? When I look at the viewfinder on this camera, wow, my kitchen is narrow. Doesn't look that narrow when you stand in it. Anyway, what do I have to eat? This might's gone, and it's not even frozen. Pavlov's dogs for freeze-dried noodles. Yes, this week I'm taking a look at something that is a little bit more interesting than most things. You could argue it's a Christmassy thing. I am aware of that. Is it a little bit too early for Christmas? Well, B&M have had Christmas stuff available in their store since the last week of September, and I can't stay mad at you, B&M, because you are fantastic. Absolutely love you. You are my favourite store. Anyway, and also when I was in B&M this morning, they've actually started playing Christmas music. Those poor bastards who work there. Already? Really? Already. Anyway, you could argue that this is probably a bit too early, but obviously every company these days wants to maximise as much money as they can make out of Christmas. And I guess since you can only sell this up to Christmas, then why not bang them out now? I really am dying already. This is not going to be my lunch in its entirety because Robert could eat a pot noodle by himself. Anyway, so yeah, these have been out, I think, I want to say for 2 weeks. I've had this since last Saturday and I've been sat on it for this week's Fat Friday video. I have not watched reviews of this by anyone else out there in YouTube land, so I'm pretty sure there must be millions of them, absolutely millions of them, because I didn't want that to affect my opinion of it, as if it would do that anyway, let's be honest. Pot noodles. Pot noodles, if you're British, are like a staplehood of your childhood, and then possibly, dependent upon your education, college and or university. We didn't invent the freeze-dried noodle. That was invented in the 50s, I believe. I want to say in Japan, but pot noodles kicked in this country in 1977. Hot noodle where you just add water, or a freeze-dried noodle where you add hot water. They were a massive part of my childhood in the sense that they were a treat. We were not allowed to eat them very often because I imagine that they probably aren't actually that good for you, although they do advertise them as being a massive source of protein, apparently, and I can't see that there's that much fat, but it's the salt that gets you, isn't it? It's the salt. But when we used to have caravan holidays, if my mum couldn't be bothered to cook, and obviously we were kids then, so our appetites weren't massive, we could have a pot noodle as a treat. Probably the #1 selling brand of noodles in this country, and they were originally invented by Golden Wonder in 1977. Then in 1995, I'm not completely sure of the facts from this, a company bought the rights to pot noodle from Golden Wonder, and I think that included the factory or something. I don't know. Bit of a fucking stupid move there, Golden Wonder. Bit of a fucking stupid move. So now pot noodles aren't owned by Golden Wonder. But about 10 years ago, Golden Wonder started making their own pot noodle. Again, confused? I am. And they had a hot and spicy one that was absolutely banging. Absolutely amazeballs. And kicked sand in the face of the Bombay Bad Boy. Hey, who remembers the advert for the Bombay Bad Boy in the 90s? Bombay Bad Boy, you love it, you slag. And then they had to get rid of it because people apparently phoned in and complained. And you thought people were fucking snowflakes these days. Anyway, I don't find the Bombay Bad Boy that hot. And also, the Bombay Bad Boy used to be a lot nicer in the 90s. Now it kind of tastes like, well, it tastes all chemically. Anyway, Golden Wonder made this noodle. They made other flavours, but this noodle one was amazing, and it was really, really hot and spicy, and the sachet of sauce that came with it was absolutely nuclear, but true to form of anything I like it got discontinued. So yeah, so Golden Wonder invented the pot noodle, then sold the pot noodle, then made their own brand of pot noodles that weren't that popular, so then the entire run got cancelled. Again, you shouldn't have sold it, should you? But this one, I mean, also a couple of things I wanted, things to add is Pot Noodle has always done limited edition flavors. My favorite that they had for about a year and they got rid of it was the jerk chicken one. That was absolutely banging. And they've also got one at the moment which is a lamb kebab one, which tastes like lamb kebab. Seriously. And the hot sauce in it is nuclear. Trying to think of other ones. They had a sausage casserole one that was, yeah, that was weak. In fact, apart from the one that I am going to eat in this video, Merry Pot Noel, I see what you did there. Basically, it's a pot noodle Christmas dinner. Yeah, Christmas dinner, gravy and stuffing flavour. I would like to read what's in it, but yeah, good luck with that bad boy. But surely though, Christmas dinner, gravy and stuffing flavour, I don't know about you, but my Christmas dinner consists of slightly more than gravy and stuffing. Plus, I'm not a massive fan of stuffing, apart from how my brother Jason's bird makes it, where she makes stuffing pork balls, and they are amazing. I have no idea why I've got windy pops, none whatsoever. But stuffing by itself, it's the texture. I just don't trust it. Seriously, don't like the texture, don't trust it. But it's a Christmas dinner pot noodle, so I'm not going to lie, I absolutely love Christmas, so I am all over this. This is a exclusive to Asda, and it's £1.20, but it only comes in the large size, doesn't come in the small size. I didn't see it in the small size, so yeah, you're not going to get this at any other supermarket. I do actually have a couple of other pot noodles hanging around. I have the peri peri chicken. This one's actually got a bit of a kick in it, not gonna lie. These are a bunch of ones I have knocking around for like, I keep for work basically, in case I can't get anything else. So I've also got a source of food for lunch. Then the other one, I have another Christmas one. I have this. It's all infused in Eddie's bar. I have this, which isn't pot noodle, but these are fucking hot. These are fucking hot. And then also I've got a Thai green curry one. Can't taste the coconut, which is the only reason I'll eat this over any of the Thai green curry flavoured anything, because I don't like coconut. I also don't trust coconut. Its texture is also suspicious. Anyway, so the rules are simple. Quickly. Welcome to Eddie's Bar. Nothing new in Eddie's Bar this week other than an update if you are interested. Finally tried this sweet and spicy sauce. No, incredibly sweet, absolutely not spicy whatsoever. But as I was at Morrison's again this morning, and that one I showed you last week, yeah, so I've bought another one of these. Best sauce in the world. And also, since you look forward to it, true story, apparently people do. Here's your weather report for today. It's about 8 degrees outside there, but it's sunny, which is alright for drying shit on the line, but not a fan of sun. It pissed down yesterday. It's pissed down the tail end of the week, to be fair, which is my favourite weather. But yeah, now we got sunny for days, so not a massive fan of that. Righty, so kettle, because obviously pot noodles, open lid, fill to the fill line, leave to stand for 2 minutes, and yeah, or if you're like me and you have to do these at work, because the hot water machine is what I like to call lukewarm water I should say. Holy cow, that looks like stuffing. I end up putting them in the microwave afterwards, which means you've got to be incredibly careful taking this. Jesus Christ. And not necessarily, oh hey, Christmas, see what I did there? I didn't intend to. Not necessarily in a good way. Anyway, incredibly careful when I take these off because I want to mic it. I think we might be alright here. First things first, right? There is no sauce sachet. I'm not surprised by that because what are you going to put? I guess you could have put cranberry in there, couldn't you? Could have put cranberry in there. But yeah, had to shut the drawer then, it's my OCD. Actually, no. Gonna need one of these. Yeah, you could have put cranberry sauce sachet in there, even though I don't like cranberry. I don't like this. It's like I don't like applesauce on pork and stuff like that. What is this combining desserts with savoury meals. I also, as we talked about last week, sorry Luke, pineapple has no place on pizza. But that literally looks it as well, look. That literally smells of nothing but stuffing. Not like a little bit. Not like, you know, there is no other smell in it but stuffing. This is 100%. If someone blindfolded me and said, do one of those taste tests, or, you know, smell tests, I should say, and held this under my nose, I would say, I don't know, is that Paxo? Paxo stuffing? Quite surprised they didn't do like a little sponsorship deal with Paxo there. Have it on the side of the container. I do like this container. I cannot, absolutely cannot get over how much that smells like stuffing. Like, it's in its entirety. It's not a little bit. It smells of nothing but stuffing. A little bit pensive, a little bit nervous now. Do I have any stuffing? Southern fried style gravy granules. These are banging. Don't have any stuffing. I wanted to see if it wasn't just me, but it smelled, you know, it smells exactly, sorry, I'll stand back so you can actually see me, assuming you want to see me. It smells exactly like stuffing. Right, well, the kettle's boiled. I thought it was boiled. Yay! And obviously, fill line is there. No idea what happened to my voice then. Let's fill this bad boy. Come on, kettle. Let's fill this bad boy and then wait 2 minutes. Let's get my, and hopefully I won't have to microwave this. Mainly because there's an ickle bit of foil on there. I'll worry about that in a minute. First world problems, first world problems. Right, there we go. Fill this bad boy up. I just steamed my glasses up. Oh, it does. It looks very grey. Oh my word. That smells even stronger now. That smells absolutely even stronger. This is how you do it correctly. See that little bowl? You let the air come out. You don't want to overfill it. If you've got too much fluid in your pot noodle, then it all goes to shit. Is that enough? Come on. You can hear it sing as well. You probably won't over the sound of the boiler clock. See, I get nervous now. I don't generally don't generally fill this shit to the line. That's close enough. Bang goes the top. Where's my fork? Could have got my Doctor Who Sonic spork for this, but yeah, that's somewhere else. Alrighty, it's been sat for 2 minutes. This entire room, because I left and came back in during those 2 minutes when I was timing this entire room smells of literally stuffing. That's all it smells of. Whew, that's strong. That's really strong. Also, I'm still beneath the fill line, so I don't care what anyone says. I'm microwaving this bad boy because I like my pot noodles to be somewhat viscous, if you will. Alrighty, there we go. Much thicker, and also much hotter. I'm not the only person who does that. I'm not the only person I know who gives his pot noodles a blast of the microwave, if you will. This smells so strong. Literally smells like a Paxo factory. Anyway, fire extinguisher of choice. Knockoff supermarket diet lemonade. And let's just get into this. Now, there is no way you can eat pot noodles without looking like a gluttonous pig. I am aware of that. But hey, 2 tears in a bucket, fuck it. Jesus Christ. Wow. And not necessarily in a good way. We'll have a second reading before I deliver my opinion. It's the colour. It's the colour. It is not appetizing. Oh, right. Positives. It's not disgusting. I wouldn't say it's out and out revolting. Well, it's not revolting. That seems a bit harsh. But oh, I hit a nuclear patch. That's not for me. I burnt my tongue now as well. The things I do, that's not for me. I mean, I know I said I don't like stuffing. There's nothing else in there. There is absolutely nothing else in there. Stuffing and gravy. I mean, some sort of, I don't know, turkey flavour? I mean, I don't know how you flavour something that tastes like potatoes. But to me, it's making me hungry though. How sad is that? It's making Winnie Pops, Robert hungry as well. To me, I guess they got to go with familiarity and stuff. I guess I can see why they've gone for predominantly, well no, I was going to say I see why they would go for predominantly a stuffing flavour. But they haven't gone for a predominant stuffing flavour with stuff underneath. You know, like turkey or anything like that. They've just gone for basically stuffing flavoured pot noodle. I don't know about you, unless you're an absolutely, and maybe you're out there, I just found a pea. Well, there you go. Unless you're an absolutely massive stuffing person, did anyone want a stuffing flavoured, oh, so strong, stuffing flavoured pot noodle? Weird. The more I eat, it's not getting better. It's not getting better. It's just getting stronger. I'll completely nuke my mouth. After I edit this video, I'm going to have a look at a few other videos people have done on this, and I guarantee they're probably all going to say, it's too fucking strong. It's just stuffing. I'm going to finish it because I'm hungry. Anyway, I'd love to know what you think, especially if you've had this. Apparently, as I said before, they've done this before. This is from 12 years ago, which I think I would have thought I would have tried it then. It would seem though that I dodged a bullet. Well, I've since found that bullet with my name on, but yeah, it's not for me. He says he's still eating it. I'm ravenous. It's not for me. Like I said, I'd love to know what you think, especially if you absolutely love stuffing. Be very interested to see what my brother Jason thinks, because he does absolutely love stuffing. If you watch this, Jay, I know you watch my videos. Get one of these bad boys, 120 at Asda, and let me know what you think. But it's not for me. I'm going to go and dig out some hot and spicy chicken nuggets out of the freezer and have that for lunch with some of that hot sauce there. But yeah, love to know what you think, especially if you tried this. Unless you're some sort of fucking stuffing junkie, I'd give it a miss. Anyway, as always, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you later.